This has obviously been a very sort of busy couple of years for you. Does it feel like a sudden thing, or was it a long slog to get here?
It never feels like a sudden thing in this business. It's quite a delayed process with a lot of delayed gratification. And it's impossible to be objective about it. So for me, it's a perpetual kind of oscillating journey back and forth that kind of always throws me around a bit.
Was it a weird world on set, sort of in far-flung Puerto Rico with, Johnny Depp and splashing about in the water?
I mean, yeah, all I have to say is, I was filming this movie with Bruce Robinson, Johnny Depp, in Puerto Rico, based on a novel written by Hunter S. Thompson, and you can imagine the madness.
So there was a bit of partying that went on offset.
I think we kept the rum close by, but we did have a movie to make.
And tell me about those kind of more intimate scenes that you had with Johnny Depp and Aaron Eckhart as well. You're often in the water as well with these scenes. I was wondering, is that quite arduous?
I'm a bit of a mermaid in this movie. It's my job. I think part of what makes Chanel interesting is that she doesn't fool us or fool herself into believing that she's in love with Aaron Eckhart's character. At the beginning of the movie, she's just there. I mean, she's kind of imprisoned in this gilded cage, and it might be a nice cage. She might be, dressed well, but it's nonetheless something that's unsatisfying and ungratifying for her, and she is fighting against it. We meet her, and she's struggling against the system, but she doesn't really know how to really rebel. And then she meets Johnny Depp, and
Did he put you at ease very quickly, in terms of all the intimate stuff? And were you a big Johnny Depp fan before you went into this?
Johnny is a wonderful person to work with. He's just a true artist and is so wonderful to be around, and I'm very lucky.
So who do you aspire to work with going forward?
There are so many filmmakers that I'd love to work with. I would love to one day work with Tarsem. I think he's wonderful, wonderful director. Pedro Almodovar is so talented. I would love to work with him one day. It would be really nice to work with Woody Allen. That would be really amazing. There's so many.
Do you have anything in the pipeline that you could tell us about, what you're considering doing next?
Well, I'm going to start promoting my film Syrup soon. It's an independent film that I shot last year, and I'm very proud of it. I was one of the producers on it, and that should be coming out soon. So we're in post-production now.
Can you tell us a bit about that?
It is. It's based on the novel written by Max Barry. It's called Syrup as well. And it is a love story, a dark, satirical love story told about some very hungry 20-somethings in the cutthroat, up-and-coming world of corporate marketing in New York City. And it is funny and quirky and smart.